We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore, home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To throw. It's Aller. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
Tough spot here. Second and long from the 16. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the Gamecocks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. I don't think he broke the plane. That defensive front rising up to stop him.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. 4th and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He's going to hand this off. Fights through the tackler. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. This goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the...
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Nice grab, it's Bennett. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
He's in the clear. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
DAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. The back's got it. Breaks free. Now here he goes. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this time it's complete. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's a direct snap. And he fights Fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Allen. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking from in deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring quarterback, making him uncomfortable and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The linebacker shifting around now. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. This will likely be the last play of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. second down after the incompletion. The sure hands. It's Barber. Now here he goes. The defense grabs him after the completion. Just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is on the move now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
One play called on 3rd and short. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense really clicking.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT.
South Carolina, 35. Penn State, 14.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The return against the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Cole.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he's tackled just short of the 25. First play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On the run, it's Singleton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's swarmed by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here. Looking deep down the right side. And he hauls it in down inside the 30. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. He's got it with room to run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
looking to set up a screen pass here. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. A quick throw to the right. Finds his man, has the first down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He's swarmed by the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Pena. Breaks into the clear.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that lap. Hey, we'll take a timeout while they check it out. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, South Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the point after is right down the middle.
60. Penn State. 34.
This one will be fair caught. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To throw, it's Allard. Makes the catch downfield.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over.